Hey boys and girls, so let's review one of our Letterland friends that we've already met. Do you know this person's name? It is Kicking King. He lives in the Letterland Castle and he loves to play what they call football. We call it soccer, but over in England they call this football because they kick it with their feet. And Kicking King loves to play soccer. And if you see the way he stands, here's his head, down to his foot, there's his arm, and there's his kicking leg. Now, when Kicking King is not with his Letterland letter, it is just the letter K. And K says K for Kicking King. K, K. Can you say that? Say K, K. Kicking King. And this is a lowercase k and an uppercase K. And when Kicking King has to start an important word, he takes a deep breath and he gets bigger. So Kicking King will take a deep breath to start important words like his name, Kicking King. I'm going to go ahead and read you his story, and then we're going to look at some items that have the K sound. Ready? Kicking King lives with Quarrelsome Queen in the Letterland Castle. He's one of the kindest men you'll ever meet. He has to be to keep the peace living with such a quarrelsome queen. Letterland's king is a keen football player. He loves kicking the ball really hard. That's why everybody calls him Kicking King. Kicking King is keen on his pets too. He has a kangaroo, a koala, some little kittens, and even a kestrel has flown in to play today. When Kicking King kicks in words, you'll hear his k sound. Oh no! He's kicked so hard he has dropped his keys. Can you see where Kicking King dropped his keys? Yep, that is his K key. K, k. So we have k, k, king, k, k, kangaroo, k, k, kestrel, k, k, koala, k, k, kite, k, k, kittens, k, k, kettle, k, k, key, and this is a magazine about kitchens. Looks like he's trying to decorate his kitchen. Alright, let's look at some items in our K bucket. So the first thing is a kangaroo. Kangaroo. And this item you might get at a birthday party. You can blow in it. A kazoo. And then you probably see a lot of people fly these in the spring and summer. You hold a long rope and the wind helps blow and keep it up in the sky. A kite. And what did Kicking King drop? A key. Key. And do you remember what this little bear was called? It's gray. It sleeps most of the day and it likes to eat eucalyptus leaves. Koala. Koala bear. And we would call these kind of like a teapot here, but you can also call it a kettle. A kettle. And these all start with Kicking King's letter. The letter K. Lowercase k, uppercase K. Kite. Kettle. kazoo, key, kangaroo, koala. Alright, I want you to go around your house, see what you can find that starts with the letter K today. K for kicking king.